an unconscious bias, is a psychology term, about how every human being, when we see another person, their face, their dress code, our brain instantaneously makes a judgment, friend or foe. It makes them, are they like us or somebody not? Now, police officers, they say that police don't use profiling. Well, police profile every fucking day. If you look like their definition of an addict, a low-income person, somebody who might go to jail, then you are their target. If you are, say for example, what happened to us, walking down the street, you know there's a law, if you're a pedestrian, you must walk on the left side. So an officer took advantage of that and had us come over, search all our belongings, because we were walking on the other side of the street, and we looked to him like somebody who might possibly be a user. I'm in recovery. Adam here, thank God, never got into that shit.
Not, but I'm an addict, so.
Yeah, in some ways.
But you know what? Last night though, we went out with a card of our own after dark to get free pallets, free for the taking, and then a cop drove by, didn't stop, and then we're bringing them back, and then a cop drives by, another one.
When there's two officers, it's an intimidation tactic.
Because they can arrest you.
Because in order to arrest somebody, you require 2 cops and 2 cruisers to be present.
And then another cop car.
So these police officers intentionally drove off and then would come back and drive by us and stare us down. They did this over 8 times.
Oh yeah, multiple times. And
Adam shook up over here, honey.
We did nothing criminal. We took free pallets, free for the taking.
The point is with the officers, you gotta learn how to handle this shit, because otherwise, they make my man here traumatized, and I'm not okay with that.
It triggered a panic attack, like a
anxiety attack. So listen,
when you're homeless,
keep the topic.
When you are homeless and you had to endure the way that cops will treat you, it has an effect on you. I think when you're out and about and you see a cop, you panic even if you're not doing anything wrong, because your brain is like racing.
Capiophobia is a term that people know. Capiophobia is fear of detainment or arrest. It can also be translated to fear of the police. Because those of us who have been harassed, see, the police, they have a unique thing they can do. They can walk up to you and tell you what to do. You need to know what's legal, know what's right, and know when you're being treated wrongly. You need to be able to understand that if a cop has nothing on you, Adam, go finish what you're going to say.
So what I want to say is I've noticed that cops lately have been talking to us very disrespectfully, and I feel like
they've been dicks.
When you think about treat others how you want to be treated, you think that they have a civic duty, that they're out there.
Listen, I've been arrested 13 times in my life, never again, and I have never been talked to as disrespectfully and straight up narcissistically rude as fuck as a cop did about a month ago. When
a cop rips your door down or your tent and says move your fucking shit out, I said, excuse me, you can talk to us differently. And then he continues to talk to us shitty. I struggled by no means.
I stole a bag of candy from a store. We had 3 cop cruisers come up.
Yep.
The cop just started searching my bag, and I said, sir, I didn't consent to that. I said, is that a legal search? He turns his head to me and says, I don't fucking care.
And yeah, they were
So listen, cops will do this to the homeless. If they think you are unhoused or an addict, they think that you don't have self-respect.
They treat you like a piece of shit. Like that one guy, the other cop that was just standing there to intimidate us. That's literally all he was doing. Like this is
there's a cop that I said to the cop, I said, you're making me kind of uncomfortable. And he says, once again, I don't care. So they literally have an officer present simply for the sake of intimidation. Yep. It doesn't work on me.
No, me either.
Listen, this is what you gotta do. If you're ever being treated disrespectfully or wrong by a cop, you maintain your self-respect, you maintain your confidence, okay? There are 3 things you must say to an officer. You say, am I being accused of having committed a crime? Am I being detained? Am I free to go? And you always have a right to say, can you please treat me a bit more respectfully?
Oh, I will. I will.
You're being rude. Don't get angry at them.
I won't.
Equanimity is the thing.
That's my strong suit.
Stoicism. I know it's a big topic these days, but if you can be stoic to a cop, go ahead.
The thing is, though, what they did last night, multiple cruisers, okay? We weren't doing anything criminal, and yet they wasted
never talked
their
to
time.
Us.
This is their.
He's mad. He's upset because these guys cause hours of anxiety.
Yeah, it was creepy. It was stalkerish.
This is when you have, because we have
It felt
to.
like harassment, even though they didn't approach us. They knew that they were
But-
trying to fuck with us.
So what you can do is, you can contact their superior.
I want to find a way to fuck with them back.
What I'm going to do is, I'm going to submit an article to the local newspaper, letter to the editor. I'm a good writer, to discuss the malpractices that the officers are now doing to you if you appear to be a homeless or an addict. And this is all based on visual profiling, okay? So it's discrimination. It is povertyism.
It's just knowing that we're decent guys and we're living clean in our tent and stuff. You know, like we are respectable, and they're harassing us.
Hey. So the point is that people get traumatized by these fucking cops.
Me, I've had it.
Well, this is Chevy Coon, this is Adam.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing, Adam. Thank you for saying your feelings.
It felt good to say that, honestly.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Over and out. Comments are welcome.